Hello, everyone. Thanks for watching today. Today is Wednesday, July 5th, after the 4th of July. Hopefully, took the last couple days off of videos, but was on duty helping agents. So hopefully you all had a great 4th of July weekend, long weekend. But today, call reluctance, overcoming call reluctance. And there's three things to think about all the time. And these are the most common things that I tell agents, and I'll tell you the most common thing agents tell me when I'm coaching them, when I'm saying, when I say making your prospecting calls. Now, making prospecting calls, connecting with people daily. This is not weekly. This is not monthly. This is daily. If you're not connecting with enough people, you won't have enough business. And prospecting and follow-up is your job, is your main job. You are the if you want to say telemarketer, you are the networker, you are the one that's prospecting. That's your job, the number one job you have. So the most common reluctance or excuse I get from agents is that the people on the other line, the other side, the people you're calling are going to be upset. And then you have that fear for some reason. I don't know why. Well, I do know why. Well, let me just put it this way. I don't know why people today that haven't prospected or called people 20 years ago, 10 years ago, 15 years ago, but are just starting now to start calling people. Now, I have been prospecting, or not as, I don't do that anymore. I coach and mentor all of our agents, but 30 years ago when I got in real estate, I prospected. But at the time, we had that fear because guess what? When you called people, one, I'm sorry, just give you some time in comparison, and hopefully this will make you feel better. One, when we called people, it was on their home phone only, home phone that their whole family had to share. Two, back 30 years ago, they always answered their phone. A lot of people didn't have even answering machines. So when the phone rang, there rarely was telemarketers or spam calls like there was, now today. So everybody picked up the phone. Two, there was only certain times that you could call people because they were at work and you can't reach them at work, and they might not have had an answering machine. So you had to call them when you got home between 6 and 9 o'clock. When are you going to catch them? Right after a hard day's work, getting home, getting dinner ready, the kids are coming home. Also getting a hold of people. I remember so many times calling people and they would rush me off because I'm sorry, I'm waiting for another call. And they might have not had, what is it? When you're calling somebody, but they're trying to rush you off the phone because they're worried because they didn't have call waiting. You know what that is? That beep, or what we get, the kids today don't even know. You know the other person calling you, so you could switch over. Back in the day, there wasn't a way. If you were on your phone, you and someone was calling you, they would get a busy signal and you wouldn't even know they're calling. Then the technology caught up to notify you. They had call waiting. So you go beep, beep, and you could click over to see who's on the other side. And again, people, I remember myself being at home as a kid, getting these calls for things. And if it wasn't a friend or relative that was talking to our parents or one of the other kids in the house, we're upset. You interrupted us because we picked up the phone, or we had to switch over because we didn't know who was calling. So the point I'm getting at is that to tell you these stories of today's day and age, when you call somebody, they pick up the phone, they know it's you. They know it's you. They know that they want to talk to you. I personally never pick up that phone ever. Well, I have tons of calls to make every day, and from minute to minute, everything, something to do every minute. I'm not picking up that phone if I don't know who's calling on the other line? I have every agent that I could think of. I upload every agent in Ohio. Most agents in Ohio are in my phone. I have uploaded that so I know who's calling me. If there's a random number, I don't answer it because I know I might be upset because I have a busy day. So the call reluctance, the number one thing, I'll give you three things, is one, you have to have the mindset that the people are not going to be upset. You have to make a mindset, if they're picking up and you are calling, they need you or want to hear from you, that you make a difference in their life one way or another. Either personally, they want to talk to you because they just want to see what's up with you. They want to talk to you. And look, I got a toll-free phone call right now of a 844 number. I'm not picking that up. I don't know who that is. I didn't plan that. That's happening now. So, but the point of the mindset is if they're picking up, that you have to be in the mindset. As soon as you hear click, they're picking up to say hello. You should be happy that they're picking up the phone because they need you. They need something from you, either personally or that you make a difference in their information and about real estate and your real estate expertise. So that's number one, the mindset. Two, you got to feel grateful for the opportunity to help them. Most people don't have the ability to find the home they want and sell the home they need to without your help. So you got to be grateful that you have people that you could reach out to and prospect with that need your help. So number one's mindset. Two is be grateful. And number three kind of goes along both of those. Remind yourself that they rely on you. They rely on you to call them or follow up with them personally or network wise, or updates in market and home values and what's happening in real estate every 3 months, every 6 months, once a year, how often you follow up with them. So again, no one should have any call reluctance nowadays if your one and main reason is you're worried about them getting upset. It's not. I personally, coach agents, and some coaches say things different about this, is I love voicemails. I love voicemails. That makes it's giving people our agents, when you're prospecting, an opportunity to give them a little commercial, even if it's a reminder, and you get through it within, and if you can nail your prospecting message down under 2 minutes or less, just, hey, how are you doing? But next call. And when those people get their phone, oops, I got a voicemail message from Tony, because they should have me stored in their phone. And also at the end of that voicemail message, you just got to place, hey, and give them saying, hey, so sorry I missed you. Hope everything's going well. Just want to give you an update what's happening in the market. Feel free to call me anytime. But if I don't hear from you back right away or when you need me, I'll follow up with you in 3 months from now. Look for my call in 3 months. You're asking for permission to call them again in 3 months. If they don't call you or text you, hey, don't follow up with me, I'm okay, I don't need that, then you could adjust, but you just ask for permission. And if you keep doing that, the call reluctance and the fear goes down even more. You go, wow, I have this person on my list. 80% of the time, 80% of your calls will be voicemails. It's just the way it works over time. So 80% of the time when you call people, you continue to leave voicemail messages, and then you don't mind. I'm calling them every 3 months. I know I'm going to leave them a voicemail. They're not going to pick up, but at the end of every message, I'm going to leave them a message. Hey, by the way, just following up with you. Just say, hey, call me if you need me. And then they're just putting you on the back burner. If that person doesn't have the respect for your time and their time to call or text you, say, I don't need your services, I don't want to hear from you again, then they're going to continue to get the call, because this is the other mindset, is that I have lots of salespeople and different things in real estate because I'm the broker and owner of an office. I'm on every list there is to sell me anything that has to do with real estate. And there are several people that those projects or their services or whatever's on my back burner, some more home inspectors because we have plenty now, but there's ours a few that I always just want to see in contracts, want to talk to them. They want to talk to me, home stagers, other title companies. If I don't tell you, I don't need to talk to you. I'm just putting you on the back burner. I thank you for the reminder. I'll follow up with you soon. There's different insurances and different things that were already set up. But I always like to talk, if I get time, to talk to other people in the industry, just in case we come across each other in a transaction. And there's people almost once or twice a week, I'm texting them or emailing them back. Sorry, not interested. We're all set with that. No need to follow up with me. Wish you the best, things like that. So I practice what I preach, and practice what I preach on to sellers or buyers that are getting prospecting calls. If respect the people's time, if they really don't want to ever use them, just let them know. And guess what? We have this great way of doing that through a little text message that could be really nice. So for any of the, so another call reluctance, if they think they're going to be upset, they have a very easy way of not even talking to you and telling you in a nice way they don't want you to follow up. It's called a text message. So people know this. They could just, as soon as you left that message or call, and they could text you back, hey, by the way. I get that many times a day with, just realtors that have been following up with that, said at one time they might want to join our team one day. And then sometimes they change their mind. And sometimes they go, thank you for following up. Maybe next week, maybe next month. So I practice what I preach on all different areas of people calling me recruiting agents that and with my coaching, that tell get over that call reluctance. It really shouldn't be there. And again, I'll leave you with a recap. It's your mindset. It's being grateful and not to forget that people do need you and rely on your expertise and rely on you to keep following up with them until they're ready. So they don't have to worry about, they should save your phone number. They should save your information to be a speed dial to call you when you need me. But some people just say, well, they're going to call me every 3 months. When he calls me next 3 months, 3 months from now, then I'll start looking for a house. That happens. It sure does. That's our industry. So that's it. Thank you very much for watching. Remember, call, text, email me. I'll put you on my schedule, help you out with anything that you need. So have a great Wednesday. We'll see you tomorrow on Thursday. Bye-bye.